42 minutes later, I finally could move again now. Lysa, Lisa, Kelley, Kelley, and an echo now. Alyssa, in other words. Was a reference for Oliver Enola. Jin and Ricari at Microsoft in Redmond for Liam, who went with his mom to the Army of the United States of America now. Salmon Davis, Owen, and Moira. Babies and children and faces. With fathers and mothers named Shannon and Alan. And two other words and sounds and letters and sentences I can't remember other than Alden, and a mom who only had pasta for one with cheese in a refrigerator in Queen Anne now. And lastly, Oliver, a little boy of a mom's whose father also worked at Microsoft in Redmond for years and years, driving back and forth to Seattle, who Victoria said was eating a cheeseburger when a building exploded in Greenwood in the 2000s, late at night at McDonald's. A part of a Cascadia activities board where we would spin in circles, look for lights and look for flashes of brilliance when we spent $40,000 to see a light shine when our brains were tired and fatigued and bored from economics and mathematics, anatomy and physiology, and conversations about aliens and UFOs and environmental science. We were a group of little Mayreen, a Pakistani young woman who had a hijab for a little while and then total and complete freedom to scare everyone when she walked and spoke in a doorway. Now, and Danny and Caitlin and Aaron Blakeney and Sabrina Moss, who gave us a credit card when we asked about buying lunch now. Chuck and Olga, who lived in Gilbert, Arizona, retired from a Navy they served together as husband and wife when Chuck had to make sure the guns were safe on a ship he served. Now, Riggs and Tinke, Jeff Boutel, Rio, and Danielle, who gave me a letter of recommendation after finishing my work at Pyramid Ale House in Seattle, too tired to travel from Bellingham down every weekend to see my girlfriend, Emily. Now, Sodexo making food for children called Dorm Inhabitants of the Ridge, where Vikings devoured our food we cooked, and I received scars and a girl named Maddie Scar as reminders. There are requirements and there are rules. When joining a United States Navy for a second time and explaining to a recruiting officer the Che Guevara book and Marxist critical theory anthology were for classes I took with Kaveh Asghari and William Bill Smith in a university and college classroom named Om Mani Padme Hum. Apprenticing in a Tibetan Buddhist shop for almost 5 years, recovering and struggling with cancer, finally gone now. Learning about crazy wisdom in Tibet and meditation, yoga and shamanic practices and rituals and ceremonies for consciousness. A woman in Shoreline named Nima Doma said, "We're the law of her religion." And where my laptop was stolen and my resume destroyed, along with the thousands of dollars I had invested in explaining to y'all now not only who we all lost, but who's been forgotten along the way now. Now.